Hello everyone. Let us see about the working of Kelvin double bridge. A bridge is an electrical circuit that consists of three branches that are connected at a common point, and the intermediate bridging which is present can be adjustable. So for measuring a small value of resistance like 1 ohm, we can either use an ohm meter or a Wheatstone bridge. But in a case where the resistance value is less than 1 ohm, it will be difficult to measure. Hence, we shunt a lower value of the unknown resistors, two precision resistors, and a high current ammeter to form four terminal resistors where the current flows through the circuit. Then the voltage drop across the resistors can be measured using a galvanometer, which together is a four terminal resistor called as a Kelvin bridge. So what is a Kelvin double bridge? A Kelvin bridge or a Kelvin double bridge is a modified version of the Wheatstone bridge, which can measure resistance values in the range between 1 to 0.00001 ohms with high accuracy. It is named because it uses another set of ratio arms and a galvanometer to measure the unknown resistance value. The basic operation of the Kelvin double bridge can be understood from the basic construction and operation of the Kelvin bridge. So the Kelvin bridge is of resistance R, which connects the unknown resistor R to the standard resistor S. The resistance value can be viewed in the galvanometer from the points M to N. If the pointer in the galvanometer shows at M, it means the resistance value is less. And if the pointer shows at N, it means the resistance value is high. Hence, rather by connecting the galvanometer to M and N, we choose another intermediate point D in the Kelvin bridge as shown in the figure here. So we can calculate the unknown resistor using these equations. So R1 by R2 equals to P by Q. So that is the standard form. So from this equation 1, we can get the relation as R1 equals to P by P plus Q into R. So we already know that R1 plus R2 equals to R. So you replace it here, we get R, capital R equals to P by Q into S. So capital R here is the unknown resistor. So from the above equation, we can say that by connecting the galvanometer at point D, there will be no effect in the measurement of the actual resistance value. But the only disadvantage of this process is that it is difficult to implement. Hence, we use a Kelvin double bridge for getting accurate low resistance value. So let us see the construction of a Kelvin double bridge. So it is actually similar to the Wheatstone bridge, but the only difference is it consists of two arms, that is capital P, capital Q, and small q, where this P, small p and Q are constructed to one end of the galvanometer, okay, at the point D, and this capital P and capital Q are connected to the other end of the galvanometer at the point B. So this connection here minimizes the effect of connecting lead, and the unknown resistor R and the standard resistor S are placed between M and N and A and C respectively. So let us see the derivation part. So the ratio small p by small q equals to capital V by capital Q. Under balanced condition, current in the galvanometer is 0. So potential difference at A and B equals to voltage drop between E and B. Okay, E and B. So EAB equals to P by P plus Q into EAC. So EAC we can write it as the current into R, the unknown resistor, plus standard resistor, plus P plus Q into R divided by P plus Q plus R. So this is equation number 3. From this equation number 4, EAC. EAC equals to I into PR by P plus Q plus R. So when the galvanometer shows 0, then we can equate both the equations. And we already know that P by Q equals to small p by Q. So finally, the unknown resistor equals to P by Q into S, the standard resistor. So this equation number 5 shows the expression to find the unknown resistor. So let us see the advantages of Kelvin double bridge. So it can measure the resistance value in the range of 0.1 UA to 1.0 amps. The power consumption is less, the construction is simple, and the sensitivity is high. So for knowing whether the bridge is balanced or no, the sensitive galvanometer is used. So to increase the sensitivity of the device, a high current is required. Manual adjustments are to be made periodically when and wherever required. So these three are the demerits of a Kelvin double bridge. Thank you everyone for watching the video.